AITA for calling my sister-in-law entitled for expecting my parents to fund a big wedding for her? I 23F, am getting married this November. My brother, 27M, is also engaged to Kelly, 28F, and their wedding is in October, 5 weeks before mine. I am Indian American and my fiancé is too. Kelly is white. Unlike a lot of Indians, my parents have always told my brother and I that they won't be paying too much for our weddings because most of their savings have gone to our college funds and now their retirement accounts. We got engaged a few weeks apart, and our parents told us that they would give us each $25,000. My in-laws are more traditional and have more money, so they're paying for most of my wedding. My parents are only paying for my pre-wedding events and part of the wedding ceremony. My in-laws are paying for their pre-wedding stuff, most of the wedding ceremony, and the reception. My parents have increased their budget for my wedding because my in-laws are paying a lot and they don't want our events to look cheap in comparison. My in-laws also want to exchange a lot of gold and other gifts, so my parents have to pay for that too. We haven't finished booking everything, but it looks like our part of the wedding will cost around $50,000. My parents are not giving my brother and Kelly any extra money. They helped my brother buy a house 3 years ago and said they don't have any more money for him. Kelly's wedding is going to be a lot smaller than mine as a result. All of her pre-wedding events are going to be very small and at home. Her wedding ceremony is also very small and close family only. The reception is the only bigger event, but it still won't be too extravagant. Ever since they got engaged, Kelly has been talking about wanting a big Indian wedding, but that won't happen because of her limited budget. We were talking about our wedding plans yesterday and she said she feels like my parents don't think her and my brother's wedding is as important as mine. She said they should give them more money to make it more fair because her wedding is so much smaller than mine and it's going to be overshadowed because my wedding is just a month later. I told her that my parents have already given them a lot of money for their house and if you count that, they've given me less than my brother. She said that it's still not fair because everybody is going to remember my wedding and not hers. She said I shouldn't have chosen a date so close to hers, and if I knew that my wedding would be so much bigger then I should have had my wedding at a different time to avoid overshadowing her. We had a bit of an argument and I said that she's really entitled for expecting my parents to spend more money and for expecting me to schedule my life around her. She got mad at me and left. My brother called me this morning and said that I should be nicer to Kelly because she feels bad about not getting her dream wedding.